started our season in a whiteout night in Moby against Nebraska. I think we're just very, very grateful for all that the fans do for us and for the Moby magic that they supply, because it's all them. And we have such a home court advantage over anyone who comes here.
It was a great way to open up to Moby. Lost the first 2 sets, came in to the locker room, and Tom basically said, you guys have a chance to turn this around.
Our fans did not disappoint. It was a great environment, one of the best I've ever seen at a college volleyball match. And I think, we treated them to a very exciting match, and one that ended greatly and had great theater to it with the students rushing the court. And it was a match that I think our players will remember for the rest of their lives.
It was the greatest thing ever. And the crowd rushed in. I just started cheering with them, jumping up and down. The happiest I've ever been. It's the greatest feeling.
That night especially just shows how amazing our fans are, just because losing those first 2 games and having the fans stick around to the very end and then having them rush the court was an amazing feeling.
It means we can beat anybody, and I don't think that's a secret, really. We've shown that throughout the years. We can beat top 10 programs, top 5 programs.
When you go through a match like that, your players learn something about themselves as competitors, and it really helps them later on in the year.
Beautiful set. It's one-on-one. Steffen delivers.
We got into conference starting off in our hardest road trip of the year, off to Vegas and San Diego State.
Great pass. There's that back slide to Florence. She buries it off the shoulder.
My first road trip was tough, both tough games for us, and it was definitely really good for us to win both of those right in the beginning of the year and get those out of the way with big wins.
Double quick. Great decision by Frost as Breon Page puts the ball away.
San Diego State was ranked 2nd in our conference, at the end of the season. So beating them on the road, it was tough. Road challenges are supposed to be tough.
And that ball's blasted for the win. 6 kills in the first set for Caitlin Steffen.
San Diego State on their home floor, on TV. We always have a target on our back. They played hard as well, and I think our kids really rose to the challenge there and played really one of our best matches of the year.
Block by the setter, Deidre Frost. She read it all the way.
Inside Moby Arena in Fort Collins, Colorado, it's a Mountain West matchup between the Lobos of New Mexico and the Rams of Colorado State.
We came back home to play a TV game on the Mountain Channel against New Mexico.
Looking back for Page, Frost and Page, successful.
New Mexico's always a tough game. We have a battle with them every single year.
Dana Cranston crushes the ball.
I think the Wyoming loss motivating us to play in that match, and knowing that it was a TV match, New Mexico is going to be a really hard opponent. We came into that game really fired up.
Steffen crushes the ball.
You could tell there was a change in our team's attitude. The loss to Wyoming did give us a little bit of momentum, I think, because we got focused and we knew we had to play well. And we played a whole string of matches, starting with New Mexico, with a great deal of efficiency.
I feel like we, really worked hard in practice, after that game, after the Wyoming game, and, said, okay, this is what we need to do. And when we're in the zone and, playing at our highest, I feel like it's hard for other teams to beat us.
We definitely were on a hot streak in that 7-game winning streak, and I feel like we were just on fire.
When we're home and we're comfortable and we're feeling good about ourselves, we can really crush teams.
And we get Wyoming at home, senior night, revenge, the border war revenge.
Wyoming at home was definitely a fun night, especially because it was senior night too.
We knew that we needed redemption, and we were really fired up going into that game, and not only energized, but so focused, knowing that we had to get the job done tonight.
we were not going to lose that match because Wyoming had momentum. They'd been beating people that they haven't been used to beating. And we knew they were the second half of conference. They were the next best team behind us. We needed to make a statement.
It's a big deal to get them on our home court. And, you know, that was senior night for me, so that was a big game. You know, I wanted that win. Going into the game and, you know, stepping out on the floor, I kept telling myself, don't cry. And getting a standing ovation from the crowd just brought the tears. All the sacrifices and everything you put into a program for 5 years just kind of comes like crashing down on you at that point.
That night, I was looking at her standing alone on the end line and kind of going through in my head the transition she's gone through as she came in here as a very quiet, sort of introverted freshman with a great deal of talent, but really didn't know the game that well. And then I watched her this year and what a leader she was and how she was teaching other people, making other people around her better. And I realized what an incredible change she's gone through.
She's been an amazing leader, and just the way that she stepped into playing the outside position, never playing it before. She did an amazing job, and she's an amazing person on and off the court.
She's so talented, she sees the game so well, and she's so willing to help you with that, to help you improve from her knowledge, which is awesome to see and very inspiring and very motivating for players like us to start doing too.
Crushes the ball for set number 2.
The Mountain West Conference tournament this year was in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Colorado State takes the set.
We need to play, you know, our best at all times because anything could happen in a Mountain West Conference tournament.
Princeton takes a big swing at the ball to seal the deal for the Rams. Colorado State takes the semifinal in a 3-set sweep.
I guarantee every team there didn't want us to win, you know, every match.
And the finish. Samantha Peters checking in, her first kill of the match.
About halfway through the conference year, I began to believe, you know, we are the best team in this conference by far. And if we play the way we can play, no one can touch us.
Steffen can't finish, but Floor does, and that's it. Colorado State wins the Mountain West Tournament Championship for the 5th time in program history. And the top seed has rarely won this event. 10th year of existence for it, and it's only the 2nd time that the #1 seed has been able to weather the storm.
We found out our pairing that we were going to Hawaii for the 17th NCAA tournament in a row.
The good news is we're going to Hawaii. The bad news is we're leaving Tuesday.
We brag about the type of support we have here, and it's shown in the type of support we have at our home matches, the type of support we have from the media, the type of support we have from our own administration. Volleyball is a big deal in Fort Collins and at Colorado State University.
That ball comes over from Steffen, 2-0 Colorado State.
In the first round of the NCAA tournament, we took on number 13, Oregon.
Step out, and getting the ball down is Floor.
We went in ready to fight, and we knew Oregon was going to be good. We knew it was going to be a fight.
Little touch, that's in. Little touch that time by Drummond.
Everyone really stepped up their game and really came together, and I don't know, it was a really cool match, and that's one of the coolest matches this year, knowing that we can play with those teams at that level.
Big advantage now, Colorado State for the match. Ball is hit down, and Steffen gets it.
We have a pretty good chemistry in our team. We always have each other's back, and we laugh, we joke around, we hang out outside of volleyball. I feel like we connect really well on the team together, and I feel like, you know, it shows on the court.
And there's no drama really, and everyone gets along really good. And I really feel like that has helped in the success of CSU, the chemistry of the girls.
The culture on this team is great. Everyone is excited about where we're going and what we're doing.
I'm excited for next year because I think we'll be extremely mature. We'll have 4 good seniors who are returning starters, and you know, we're going to have a lot of fun next year.
Set, spike down right there, but blocked by Megan Ford and Deidre Frost. Points.
I'm just so unbelievably thankful for every single girl we have here. I know that everyone on this team was put here for a reason, and that we've accomplished things this year that no one thought we could. And I'm so proud to say that I'm a part of this, and that we did this journey together. We really did, and we looked to each other for strength, and we really looked to the coaching staff for strength, and it shows because this year has taught us all a lot.